family friendly.
Hold on a minute! That is the truth.
Who am I? How can I forget?
Then how do I take it off?
What makes you so sure?
Hello?
And hello and happy Friday, everyone. It's a lovely cold one today. So we're going to carry on with 999 from where we left off last night, because I absolutely cannot put this game down right now. I've decided not to put camera up because I need to see the entire screen. I'm sure there's enough on the screen than having my face splashed all over it too. So let's get on. Continue.
Happy day, everyone. Happy day. Happy day.
Yeah. Okay, so just a quick recap of whatever's going down. I've just
there you have it. Our half of the story.
Okay, so we've gone through about 3 puzzle rooms now since the beginning. And in the part of the story before this, one of the members of the team, the 9 people, decided to try and betray everyone by trying to get through a door on his own, and basically broke the rules of the game and got blown up. So basically there is explosives attached to all their watches. Oh no, there's not attached to their watch. It's actually inside them. That's right. That's correct. There is a bomb inside them, and every time they go through a numbered door, as you can see behind the character, there is actually a door with like red blood or spray paint or whatever splattered across the door with a number. They have to find a device on the other side that will disarm the bomb until they get to the next number door, and that will have to be repeated. But basically I've done all the puzzles, I've escaped the rooms, and I've met up with the other team because we're split into 4, 2 teams of 4, and yeah, so basically it's a little bit more complicated than that, regarding route numbers and stuff like that, but that's led up to here, and we're now in what looks like a hospital room, and a really big one. Sorry, honey bunny. So.
Okay, let me see if I got all this straight. When you guys got here, the bases for the Reds were already gone.
And you looked all over this room, but you couldn't find anything.
So you figured that there might be something in the hallway with all the doors.
So you went and had a look?
Yeah.
And while you were looking around, you heard voices.
Uh-huh. So you followed the voices and came back here.
Indeed. And that was how we found you.
Why don't we check those 3 Reds again, just in case?
You're right. Huh. There's a long, thin gap on the bottom. I think it's a slot for something. Probably electronic.
Possibly a battery?
Well, this isn't good. If the red is inactive, we can't keep going.
Well, what about that hallway over there? Isn't there anywhere else we can go?
No, there isn't. There are plenty more hospital rooms, but nothing else.
Hospital rooms. That's what's behind all those doors?
Yes. There are a number of individual rooms in addition to this large one.
There was a door at the end of the hallway, but it was locked.
There was an astrological symbol engraved near the keyhole, however. I was able to get a good feel of it. I believe it was the symbol of Jupiter.
Not again. Those goddamn things are everywhere.
I wonder what they all mean.
While we're asking what things mean, what's the deal with this room? I mean, I thought this was a cruise ship, but I can't imagine a cruise ship would have a hospital like this.
Well, I figure it's probably a hospital ship. Chances are it's the Gigantic.
The Gigantic?
What is this Gigantic?
The Gigantic. She was a sister ship to the Titanic, built in the early 20th century. Actually, the Titanic had two sister ships, and they looked exactly the same. The Gigantic was said to be one of them. They intended to make her a passenger liner like the Titanic, but World War I began soon after the ship launched.
What? Sorry, say that again? Do you need to go potty? Are you tired?
I am tired.
Can you please stop doing that?
The British Navy took her over and made her a hospital ship. At some point during the war, the Gigantic was damaged by a German mine in the Aegean Sea. She ran aground afterwards, so she didn't end up sunk. What happened to her after that? One theory going around is that a man named Lord Gourdane bought her. Seemed like he'd been one of the few to survive the Titanic sinking. That trauma turned him into some kind of obsessive collector of all things related to the Titanic. Soon enough, the guy wanted the Titanic itself, which was impossible, of course. It stuck at the bottom of the Atlantic Ocean. But the Gigantic wasn't. And seeing as she was identical...
So you're saying this Lord Gourdane bought this ship?
Yeah, at least I think I am.
That's impossible. No way we're in some boat that's almost 100 years old.
Pipe down. Just pay attention. What, that's it? Well, have you got any proof?
Proof?
Proof that this ship is really the Gigantic.
Well, this ship's got stuff that's like the Titanic and a hospital ship.
Oh, for goodness. Don't tell me that's your only reason.
No, I've got more.
Like?
Well, I mean... I don't know.
I guess your memory isn't back yet, is it?
Yeah. Sorry about that.
Hey! Whoa, wait a minute. Memory isn't back?
Yeah.
Your point being?
Wait, was I the only one that didn't know? Why?
Oh, yeah, I guess I didn't tell you, huh? I told the rest of them before we ran into you on the stairs. I told them I couldn't remember a damn thing from before I woke up.
What?
Love you too, my baby. Okay, come on in.
A bell.
That was a clock. Come on then, come. Come stand in front of me.
O'clock. That's 1 o'clock.
Come on now, quickly.
What is the time?
I don't know, I think of it. I think I heard 4 bells.
It sounds like the clock in the main stairway.
Off you go, come on.
10, 11, 12. 12.
It's midnight.
It's midnight.
Then we've still got 6 hours left, right?
We don't have any time to screw around. Let's get going. We gotta find the missing parts for the Reds.
What do you mean, find? How on earth do you propose we do that?
We've looked everywhere in this room. That only leaves one place to look.
One?
Well, not just one.
Wait. Don't tell me you mean we need to search all of the other rooms.
Don't freak out. We've already searched 4 of them.
4 rooms?
We just have to split up the rest between the 8 of us. If each of us can do 6 rooms apiece, we'll have the other 48 rooms cleared in no time.
There are 48 other rooms?
Maybe?
All right, so everyone knows which area they're searching?
Yeah.
Granddad? Daddy?
Yes.
We'll all meet up when the clock goes off again.
Oh, it's cold out there.
How about in that room with all the beds?
Yeah.
Hello.
Sounds straightforward enough.
How are you?
I'll shout if I find any of the components we need.
I hope we can
didn't
find them
buy
within the
anything.
time limit.
I didn't
If we
buy
can't,
anything.
then we'll just have to come up with another plan.
I didn't.
Right.
I
Then
didn't.
let's do this.
No, I didn't buy anything.
Rooms per person. Bloody hell. That's good, because
I bought one though. One should be
It's a
one.
1.
I opened
better get back to
other
the
one
others.
today. Oh, it's cold.
I didn't buy Chucky. I didn't buy anything. You're more than welcome to look. We're not gonna find anything.
Huh?
I bought the chocolate.
I know you did.
What are they doing over there? What happened, guys?
What?
Jumpy, look!
Vacant? Come on, guys. Who was it? I thought we were supposed to yell if we found it.
Well...
What the hell? What is up with you guys?
Oh, yummy.
He's streaming.
Yes.
Well, that's the thing. We don't know.
You don't know?
When I got back, it was already like this. There was no one else here.
Okay, yeah, I can do that. Do you want tikka masala or
That means
or
I was the
korma?
first one back, but
I got coconut milk already.
the missing parts were already back in the red.
What? You're right. It's in there. What about the other two?
What's it?
You got Chucky?
No, I didn't. Who is it?
You just ate it.
They're the same.
Let me take a look.
No, it's not.
Help her out there, please.
It's just as you said.
It's not.
Alright, I just want to be sure here. Nobody has any idea what the hell happened here,
I
right?
want some for you.
Correct.
This is Chucky.
That is just,
None.
that is just teasing.
Huh. Wait a minute. Where's Snake? Does that mean that he found them?
I've no idea. There's nothing to suggest it. But nothing to suggest he didn't either.
I don't suppose we'll know until we can ask him in person.
Well, whatever he did or didn't do was pretty damn late. What the hell is he up to?
Maybe he's lost.
Yeah, well, that seems likely. Dude can't see.
Excuse me?
I don't know how he gets around in the first place.
No! That's impossible!
Do you want me to pause?
How long have you been streaming for?
Not long. About 10 minutes.
Yeah, my brother's blind, but he's got really great hearing. He can get around as well as anyone who can see. So he couldn't get lost. That's impossible.
Why didn't anyone go with him?
I'm gonna go look for him.
Hey, hold on, Clover. Wait! Well, that didn't work. Damn it. What should we do now?
Hang on.
Listen, look.
Clover's a 4, Snake is a 2. That makes them a 6 together. I don't know the numbers of the doors.
Well,
but
the red is working now.
No! We're not leaving 2 people behind! We should go look for them!
they can go
Oh,
into the
man.
6th door by
This
themselves.
ain't
Oh no,
good.
you need 3 people to go in.
Oh, yes, what an excellent idea. We just wasted a bunch of time looking for some piece of electronic junk. Now let's waste some more by looking for a couple of idiots.
Then remain here if you feel you must, but there's no time. We've only 5 hours left.
Let's split up.
All right, I'll take this direction.
Then I shall look that way.
I'll be over here.
Let's see you all later.
All right, we should go too.
Yes, let's go! But where should we start?
Let's see. We should go check out that hallway with all the rooms.
Okay, let's go, Jumpy.
That's what we all agreed
It's
to go.
Ace.
Hey, Snake! Where are you? Answer me if you're there!
Let's go.
Ah, hello there. Snake is... Well, that's obvious, isn't it? I assume you haven't found him yet?
Yeah, doesn't seem like you're having any luck either.
I really wonder where he could have gone.
I need to finish that stuff. Okay, I'll be right back. And we are back. Sorry about that. Wait. Did you... Oh,
Well,
thank you.
wherever he's disappeared to, we must find him as quickly as we can. For Clover's sake.
What's this one? Oh,
I'm eating
salted
a
caramel.
Right.
By the way, do you think Clover and Snake are really siblings?
Why would you say that?
Why? Well, it's obvious, isn't it? They don't look alike at all.
Yes, you know, now that you mention it, they don't. Still, there are a great many siblings who do not look like one another. It certainly isn't rare. At any rate, we really must find Snake as soon as possible.
Maybe they're half brother and sister.
The clock is ticking. We really can't afford to waste any time. Very well. Let's get back to the search, shall we?
Well, stepbrother and sister.
You can leave this area to me.
I don't know.
All right. Let's go, Jumpy.
Something about that was... I'll think on it later.
Oh.
Like Ace said, finding Snake is our top priority. Alright, where should we go next? Let's go take a look around the casino.
Okay, let's go.
Hey, what do you think you're doing?
Isn't it obvious? I'm looking for Snake.
I'm just not seeing it.
This woman is so lazy.
Really? Maybe you need to look harder.
I don't think that's the problem.
Oh, by the way,
She just stolen yours. Piggy, you've got some in your hand.
I've got a proposal for you two. Care to hear it?
What is it?
Well, I don't like to beat around the bush, so I'll get right to it. Why don't we team up?
Team up?
Yeah. What? You need me to explain it to you? I'm saying, why don't we go through a numbered door?
Even if we wanted to, that's impossible.
Really? I'll have the next one then.
Why?
Jumpy's bracelet number is 5, mine is 6, and yours is 8.
5, 6, that's 11. 11 plus that's 19, so that makes 10.
Our digital route would be 1. But there's no number 1 door in the large hospital room. The only doors there are 3, 7, and 8.
Inside.
Huh? Bloody hell, you got him
Then
open
we
your
add
mouth.
another person.
Huh?
Who?
What? Isn't that easy? 7.
Oh, if we add 7, 5 plus 6 plus 8 plus 7 equals 26. The digital root of 26, 2 plus 6 equals 8. Wait a minute. What about the other 4? Ace, Snake, Santa, and Clover.
1, 2. Sam, each needs Samus. 4. Each needs us 3.
Well, why don't you add them up?
1 plus 2 plus 3 plus 4 equals 10. And 1 plus 0 equals 1. The digital root for those 4 would be 1.
That's right.
And you know the number 1 door isn't in the big hospital room, right?
Of course I know that.
No! Are you saying you'd leave them behind?
Of course not. What kind of woman do you think I am? Once we get off the ship, we could come back and rescue them, couldn't we? Then we wouldn't really be leaving them behind.
You can't rescue them because once you get off the ship, how are you going to get to land in time and back with help before the ship sinks?
Don't try to lie to us. I don't think you do anything of the sort.
Really? Why do you think that?
You remember, don't you? We have less than 5 hours left. Even if we manage to escape, there's no way we could come back to rescue them in less than 5 hours.
Well, you never know until you try.
No, you're not thinking this through. Even if we brought 7 with us, we wouldn't be able to get off the ship. The 4 of us couldn't open door 9. It is hidden, but an exit can be found. Seek a way out. Seek a door that carries a 9.
Be the last door.
Yeah, that's right. The digital route for the 4 of us would be 8, so we'd have to add Ace to make 9.
That's right. Unless we bring Ace too, we'll be stuck.
Oh. Well, that's unfortunate.
Unfortunate? That's all you have to say?
Well, let's try and find another way, okay? A way to get out of here with all 8 of us.
I looked at the video a little bit better. I think it's Tenchu. I think it's Tenchu. The root.
Oh, software. Tenchu.
They bought the rights in 2004 apparently, according to some people here.
Why would that be Tenchu?
Look at the kanji in the background. There's been rumors on the wind that there is going to be another Tenchu game. And apparently a shadow can die. A shadow dies twice or something like that.
Of course.
Ninja. In fact, not Ayame, the other one, Rikimaru, wasn't he like almost? He was like some sort of like death or something of him or something like that. That was Tatsumaru, yeah.
That's impossible.
Anyway,
Are you being serious?
I thought it was going to be Bloodborne 2, but then because that looked very dark and you know, software are quite dark. They're like visceral games. They make, you know, they've got a style. But then I started reading the comments and I saw the background, the skull, the kanji and stuff like that.
And you do know that only 5 people
I didn't see it until
can go
people
through one of
started
the
saying.
numbered doors, right?
Well, it's not literally kanji, it's a kind of...
The number 9 isn't going to be an exception to that rule. Regardless, at least 3 people will get left behind.
Huh?
Yeah,
That is true.
I guess that makes sense.
We don't have a number 9.
Wait just a second. You're skipping over a really big detail. Is that really okay? That means 3 people will die in the end. Are you okay with that? That's just...
You think I could have a moment alone? There's some things I need to think about.
I did think that there wouldn't be a chance.
That didn't turn out to be a very pleasant conversation.
The thing is, in my opinion, you just need the bracelets. You don't need the people. I would go and get number 9's bracelets.
Yeah.
Might make life
Well, regardless,
a little bit easier.
Let's just focus on finding Snake for now, okay?
What is the root of 9 actually? The root number.
Yes, you're right.
4, 9, 1 plus 2. 3 plus 4. Fibonacci sequence. I'll figure it out later.
We can think about those other things later.
Yeah. Alright, where should we go next? Let's go take a look at the first class cabin. It's really close. Are you alright? Look, I know you're really worried, but...
Alone.
Hmm?
I said leave me alone! You're so annoying! Just go away and leave me alone! Just looking at you guys is pissing me off! Go away, okay? Just go somewhere else! Stop bothering me! Why are you still here? Didn't you hear me? Huh? Fine, forget it. If you aren't gonna leave, then I'll just...
Alright, let's go, June.
Yeah.
Belongs to you. Alright. No, you ate our chocolate.
We really need to find Snake, for Clover's sake. So, where do you think we should go next? Let's head back to the large hospital room.
Alright, that's probably the best idea.
I have a strange feeling we're gonna find his body somewhere.
Santa?
For it.
What are you doing?
What? You can't tell? I'm checking out the red.
Why? Is there something bothering you?
What? It's not bothering you?
Huh?
The guts of this red. Why wouldn't you wonder who the hell put it back in here?
Yeah, that's
I'll
true.
make you some coffee in a minute.
Well, I'm curious too, but...
Oh, okay.
Who do you think
my
did it?
baby. Mummy also needs a cup of coffee in a minute, so I'll go.
I
and
don't
get
know.
some, okay?
Well, what about you,
Yes, I'll
Junpei?
make you some
Who do you think fixed this thing for us?
What curry do you want? Do you want tikka masala or do you want korma?
It's gonna be a beef korma.
A korma? Beef korma? Okay. What about you? Who do you think fixed this thing for us? Let's see. Snake? personally, I don't think... I don't know. Snake... Just because he's missing doesn't mean he's put it in there. Lotus... She keeps saying, oh, look, that's how it looked when I got here. 0, it could have been 0, but there's no indication that 0 is even on this boat. Nine is dead.
You think maybe it was Lotus? They say the first person at the scene is the most suspicious.
Yeah, that's possible. You don't have anything else to suggest she did it, though. You might as well just suspect everybody.
So, in other words, one of us is the person who fixed the red.
Bingo! We have a winner.
But if that's true, then the person who did it doesn't want the rest of us to know that they fixed it.
Yeah.
But why?
No idea. Maybe if they come clean on that, it means we'd find out something else. Something bad.
Something bad?
Dunno. But whatever it is, it's gotta be worth hiding. Of course, it could have something to do with Snake's disappearance.
You think maybe they did something to Snake?
Yeah. Look, if you trust anybody in this game, you're gonna lose. You've gotta be careful. The person you trust the most could turn out to be the one who stabs you in the back.
And that's that, I guess.
Been to the casino, been there, and the whole,
Snake hasn't been anywhere we've searched, and we can't keep looking for him. Wherever he is, it's not here. We need to get moving.
We don't got a choice. Lotus is right. We're not gonna find Snake. There's a problem, though. We've got to figure out who's gonna go through which door.
Yes, I have a proposal. Why don't we decide on one person to sacrifice?
Sacrifice?
Well, perhaps that's a bit of a harsh word, but you've all figured it out by now, haven't you? We can't all make it through those doors. If we split into 2 teams of 4 and 3 people respectively, then 3 people will be left behind. If we split into 2 teams of 5 and 2 people respectively, then 2 people will be left behind.
but you can't go through the doors with 2 people. You have to go in between 3 and 5.
But if we split into 2 groups of 3 and leave one person out, then only one person will be left behind.
Leaving behind 3 people with 2 teams of 4 and 3. There are now 8 of us, so... No, there's 7 of us now. There's 7 of us now.
Then you're saying we gotta decide who's gonna stay behind.
Yes, we do. Given our circumstances, it's logically and morally the best solution. If the other 6 are to survive, then one person has to sacrifice themselves.
No, that's too cruel.
What's so cruel about it?
To just sacrifice someone like that?
Then what's your plan?
She can stay behind.
Maybe we should sacrifice 2 people instead of just 1.
That's not what I meant. We shouldn't sacrifice anyone.
I told you, that's impossible. Wake up.
Whoa, whoa, calm down, you two. Look, what Lotus is trying to say is, you should aim to bring the greatest amount of happiness to the greatest amount of people, right?
Exactly. That's how democracy works. And for that reason, I think the only fair way to decide who will be sacrificed is through a vote. What do you think?
No, that's terrible.
I'm not asking you. Shut up. What about you, Santa?
Me? Well, I agree, I guess.
All right, that's 1 vote for. Counting mine, that's 2. 7.
I can't say I agree with you, but we don't exactly have a choice. If we don't do something, we're all gonna die.
Oh, glad to see you get it. If I can get 1 more vote, then it's decided. What about you, Clover? Hey, Clover. Your brother has to be behind one of the numbered doors. We've searched everywhere, but we didn't find him. Doesn't that mean he has to have gone through one of them somehow? Let's go look for him together, okay? If we sacrifice one person, then we can go look for him. You agree with me, right?
Okay.
The motion carries. Now, let's start a vote to...
That won't be necessary. I will stay. That should solve our problem, yes?
Ace, what are you saying? No, you can't do that. That won't solve anything.
June, I'm afraid you may have misunderstood me. I said I would stay, but I never said I would sacrifice myself.
Huh?
I trust you. Each and every one of you. I believe you'll come back for me.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. There's optimistic, and then there's just nuts. Those doors only go one way. You go in, you don't come out. If we go through them...
You won't be able to return, correct?
Yeah.
True, but that will not be the case once you've escaped from the ship.
What?
Please, I beg you. Once you've escaped, come back and rescue me. Ideally, within the time limit Zero has given us.
No, that's ridiculous. There's no way we could get back in time. We've only got 5 hours left. We don't even know where the hell we are. How on earth are we gonna find someone to come and rescue you?
Then, perhaps you would prefer to stay instead of me? Or perhaps you would be willing to leave June behind? You see, there's no other choice. Then I see we've come to our conclusion. Go on. Don't worry yourselves about me. Go, quickly.
Good. Let's accept his kind offer, then.
Good. I think this is the best for me. Perhaps I'll be able to take a nap. It may be my age, but I get tired so easily these days.
Well, what are you waiting for? We're wasting time. Why don't we hurry it up?
You're right. We should get going. That's all we can do right now.
7.
Seriously. Honestly, I was getting kind of sick of listening to you guys talk.
You too, Santa?
I have to find my brother.
Wait, all of you. Let's just calm down and think about this. There has to be a way to get everyone out. There has to be. Right, Jumpy? Say something.
Yeah, let's think. There's gotta be another way.
Fine! Forget about it. I'll figure it out on my own. Ace! Come on, Ace. Please stand up. You can't give up yet. We just have to sit down together and think about this. We'll figure out a way that we can all get out of here. Ace! What happened? Ace, say something.
I'm all right.
How are you all right?
This.
A syringe?
Soparil beta. It's the same thing that it's an anesthetic.
Soparil beta. What does this do? Did you use this?
Yes. It's just anesthetic. I'll be fine.
Anesthetic?
I found it earlier.
Excuse me?
I wish your sister would change the channel back to VGA once she's fucking done.
Oh.
While we were searching the hospital rooms.
To be fair, my dad came over. He's running late. So we had to...
I thought it might be useful later. I didn't think I'd be using it on myself.
Why did you do this?
Didn't I tell you? I'd like to take a nap. I really am. Very tired.
Ace.
Can't control the volume of it, can you?
Is there something you want to say? I just like to sleep a little. Could you keep it down?
No, don't, Ace. Don't fall asleep.
You feel warm, so comfortable. I think I'll have a nice dream.
Ace! Ace!
Let's get him up on a bed.
Well, we really don't have a choice now. We can't let his sacrifice go to waste, right?
Like you even mean that.
You say something?
No, nothing.
Yeah, but we're not done choosing yet, are we?
Huh? What do you mean?
Well, we haven't decided who's going in what door.
Oh, yes. Yes, that's true.
Enough of this screwing around. Let's decide. You first, Lotus. Which door do you want?
I want door number 8. It's the same number as my bracelet number.
Got it. You're 8. You're next, 7. Which one do you want?
I'll take 7. I can't get along with that old lady.
What? What did you just say?
Who, me? I didn't say nothing.
Oh, you're gonna get it next time.
All right, who's next? Junpei, which door do you want?
I think I'm gonna go with door 7.
Okay, 7 it is.
Yeah.
All right then. That means June's got to go through 8.
What? Why?
What?
If the 6 of us are gonna keep going without leaving anyone behind, there are only 3 ways we can do it. Have 3, 5, and 8 go through 7, and 4, 6, and 7 go through 8. 4, 5, and 7 go through 7, and 3, 6, and 8 go through 8. Or 3, 6, and 7 go through 7, and 4, 5, and 8 get 8. There are no other combinations. In other words, 3 and 4 and 7 and 8 can never go through the same doors. You get it now?
Oh no. You're saying we aren't gonna see each other again for a long time.
Hey, come on. You're making it sound like we're never gonna see each other again. We gotta split up, but only for a while. This is just like when we went into the 4 and 5 doors, remember? We got split up then too, but we all met back up. I'll bet 7 and 8 are just like that.
You mean they're connected somewhere?
Yeah, probably.
Probably.
I'm sure they're gonna connect somewhere.
Why? What makes you think so?
If they don't, then neither team can get through door 9. In other words, the game would end right here. Zero's been on top of his shit so far. I don't think he'd blow it now. I'm damn sure that son of a bitch wants to have his fun as long as possible. He's not gonna end this game until we get through the 9 door.
Everything's gonna be fine. We're gonna see each other again.
Yes. Promise?
You guys are done, right? Anyway, that's pretty much it. Clover and I will both go into separate groups. I figure I'll take 8 and Clover can take 7. Any problems with that, Clover?
Whatever.
All right, we're ready to go then. Let's move.
You guys ready?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, let's go.
It's open.
Let's do this!
Hurry!
June.
Jumpy.
What the hell are you doing, Junpei? Only 81 seconds left! No time to waste, guys! Let's get moving!
Look! The door on the left! I can see the dad!
It stopped. It stopped. This is the second time we've gone through one of these numbered doors, but whew, you never really get used to it.
I
would have thought a guy your size would have bigger balls than that.
What? What the hell did you just say? Say it again! I dare you!
You have no...
You little... You wanna die?
I'd like to see you try.
You fucking brat! Alright, let's go!
Hey, calm down, guys. This isn't the time for this. It's not gonna do us any good. Wait here for a minute, alright? I'm gonna go see if there are any other doors. We just came through this door. And of course it's shut tight. There's a short hallway on the left here, and an iron wall. I doubt I can get through it.
This door's the only option we've got, right?
Yeah, looks like it.
Hey, something's written on the door. On that iron plate.
It says operating room. If this thing's telling the truth, there could be body parts inside here.
Well, this is probably not going to be pleasant.
Well, there's no point to standing around. Might as well go in and see what's waiting for us. What's wrong?
No, it's nothing. Let's just go. Huh?
What the hell is this?
Why don't we take a look?
Hey, Clover!
Ah!
What?
Clover! Hey, what's wrong?
What the hell is this?
Is this a corpse?
No.
We should probably take a closer look.
Yeah.
This is...
What the hell? That's just a huge doll or something.
A doll? You're right. It's only a doll. Man, it really scared me.
Well, I guess it would have been weird if you actually had any balls.
Shut it! Don't you start with me, fatty.
Oh, what's this? You want a piece of me, short stuff?
Yeah, bring it on, you whale!
Hey, guys, not again, okay?
My god,
Seriously,
I took the
knock it
two
off.
most immature people.
Jeez. Anyway, looks like he's got something the two of you could stand to have a little more of. I'm talking about a heart.
Huh? Oh, this? You mean on his chest?
Yeah.
Why would there be a heart in a doll?
I don't think it's a doll.
You think maybe it's like a medical mannequin or something?
Or maybe it's got more personal uses?
Anyway, how about we take a look around this place? Let's go.
Okay.
Sure thing.
Right. Before I carry on with this, I'm gonna go and make some coffee. I'll be right back. I'm turning a light on, it's gone so dark. Right, won't be long. You want some hot coffee? chocolate, sweetheart. Yes, you did. Can you go and drink your hot chocolate, please? Alright. There it is, Mom. It is. Really? Okay. Right. Alright. So, back and let's carry on. We are now in the operating room. As you can see, there is some medical stuff about, a dummy. Let's get it on.
Let's get it on.
Let's get it on. These dolls are really kind of creepy, you know? Hey, it says something here. John. You think that's this doll's name? Maybe. This thing is creepy. Wonder why it's on the bed. Can we examine it? Creepy medical mannequin lying on the bed. Apparently his name is John. Hey, I wonder what this thing is. It says KG on the display. You think maybe it's a scale? There's some sort of lid on this thing. I'm going to try opening it. Can't, there's no handle. Can't get under it with my nails either. Okay, an operating table. Do you think old operating tables look like this? I have no idea. What's that in the background? A white cloth. And we've got this. Medical mannequin with his gut showing. Ew, gross. Hey Junpei, there's a slit in this thing's chest. Yeah, sure is. There's something in there. Maybe we can get it out? Damn it. Stinking thing went bugs. Stuck. Well, I guess you can't use force on this one then. We need something small that can fit in that little hole. Okay. Live scalpel. That's a lot of surgery stuff. There's some scalpels, there's a forceps and a couple of syringes. All of it's too rusty to be used though. Hey, there's a scalpel doll that looks new. We have some of the technical cracks, maybe we could take some organs out. A lung. We got a scalpel! Isn't that not rusty? It seems like it was put here for a reason. Trying to cut something? Oh, just a wooden partition, nothing special about it. Look all the way around. Okay, let's start this side. Yes, we've got some kosher forceps. Bunch of surgical tools. I think the forceps are the only one. Let's see if I can get in here with the forceps this time. Yeah, fake organ. So we took the organ thingy out of the chest thingy. The lung, not an organ thingy. Huh? This part here on the back. It's called rubbery. You're right. So it's a fake organ. Of course it would be. Wait, what's Susan grabbing it for? Feels like there's something in here. Do you think you can cut through it? Let's try cutting this organ with a scalpel. Organ key. Key in this organ. Found key in this organ. Right, okay. Getting somewhere more. Oh, hello. This bed doesn't look very comfortable. Another medical mannequin. From the looks of it, this one's a chick. She has a name too. Lucy. Poor thing. Looks like Miss Lucy only has a head and a left arm. Maybe I'm supposed to gather all her parts. There's some kind of device attached to the bed. Is this a scale? What's this thing? It's got short arm. What's broken? Your robot's broken. Where's your little robot? Show mommy. Maybe it's a heater. There's nothing inside it. Looks like it's probably a heater having in it. Maybe you're supposed to keep something like that gold to kill bacteria. There's a boiling thing the other day. There's nothing on the lid or in the drawers. I wish my controller would stop doing that. We've got fake shift. Which I think also needs a heart, doesn't it? Okay. All kind of medicines, how to tell them apart. A bunch of bottles on the shelves, they're all medicine, they've got labels, but they're all big medical words that I don't understand. The drawer is empty. Yeah, nothing there. What? Locked. Unlocked. Hey Junpei, you think there are any slugs on this ship? Huh? Well, if there are, I was thinking we could put salt in them. What's she pointing at? The label states NaCl. Salt, huh? Sodium chloride. Do you think Seven will shrivel up if we put it on him? Hey, you say something? Salt in the shelf, label says sodium chloride. Junpei, there's a bottle of iron powder on the shelf. How do you know it's iron? Label says Fe. Fe stands for iron, right? Something stinks. Probably sulfur. So, oh, no. I didn't have that side. Oh, that's interesting. Ammonia. So, in other words, ammonia is made of 1 nitrogen and 3 hydrogen atoms. Oh, come on, man. Right. Good stuff. Let's go for a drink. What are you talking about? I'm talking about that bottle. It says C2H5OH. Ethanol. That's right. It's also known as ethyl alcohol. Pretty much what booze is made of. So you're gonna drink it? No, it's pure ethanol. Nah, I won't. Might say that's what it's on the label, but there could be anything in there. I don't know. It's up there. Where's the red one? Oh, it's up there, baby. It's up there, up there. Oh, well, is it? There's a note on the top of the table. Iron 1, salt 2, water 3. Carbon dioxide, ammonia, ethanol. What do you think this is a hint for? Maybe it's got something to do with this box. Look at the first line. Maybe it represents a number. Blue liquid. Red liquid. Let's have a look. Looks like there's something inside that bottle. Why don't you try pouring lime to the cap? Can't see any reason why not. What's that? Bright red. Is it blood? No, blood's thicker than that. And what is it? Beats me. Looks like it's in the inside that bottle. Try pouring the cap. Can't see anything. What's that? Do you think it's alien blood? Where the hell did that come from? Then what do you think it is, Kevin? I don't know. Some sort of special bath tape? Ugh, what a boring guess. Box is locked. And the passcode must be contained in the 3 numbers. E is for enter secret. Once you enter the number code E, you can start code E. Can the spray so CO2, carbon dioxide. Where is this CO2? Think it. It's dihydrogen monoxide on it. Water. Okay, so what? 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 What do you need? Say it again, baby. No, you don't. You're just got hiccups. Okay. So we've got... Tom, want me the pin over there, please? Over there on your table. Yeah, please. Give it here, please. Okay, so what have we got here? Iron. Salt. Yeah. CO2. Ammonia. Hang on. And ethanol. Right, hang on, babe. Okay, I think I know how to work this out. If I go by iron, which is Fe, it's one molecule. Salt is NaCl, sodium chloride, that's 2 molecules, so salt equals 2. Water is a molecule of 2 hydrogens and an oxygen, so that's 3, the compound. So that means carbon dioxide is also 3. Oh, I can't remember what ammonia was. This one was ammonia. Ammonia is composed of 1 nitrogen atom and 3 hydrogen atoms, so that's 4. And what the other one was? Ethanol, which was quite a long one actually. C2H5OH, so that's 1, 2, 7, 8, 9. That's right. Yeah. So I think the numbers are 3, 4, 9. Let's have a look. Et voila! Alright. And we've got an arm and a heart. So I want to put together like that. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. And blocks and look inside. Right. That means you can come out here.
You think we should go back?
Yeah, I think that's probably best. Hey, Seven, what's up?
Oh, well,
Is that a medicine bottle?
I got curious about it. Here.
Ethylene diamine tartrate?
Yeah, that's right. CDT.
What kind of medicine is that?
It's not medicine. I think it's an industrial strength detergent.
It is.
Why would they have something like that here?
Well, probably to clean stuff up.
Clean what up?
Fuck if I know. Still, looks like it's cleaned my brain up.
You remember something?
Yeah. Well, I remember a story about EDT. Happened about 50 years ago. There was this factory somewhere in America making big old EDT crystals. They were making it to sell as an industrial strength cleaner, like I told you before. But a year after the factory started up, something strange started happening with the crystals they were building. Water molecules started attaching themselves to the EDT crystals. This made them into a sort of mutation of the original crystals, called a hydrate. Once the crystals turn into a hydrate, though, it's useless as a cleaner. The factory had to just dump the crystals. As a hydrate, they were useless. But it didn't end there. After that day, the same thing started happening in EDT factories everywhere, even ones nowhere near that first American factory. They'd been making crystals the same way, with the same materials and the same equipment and environments. But now, all of a sudden, every single crystal they formed turned into a hydrate. In fact, ever since that day, no factory anywhere has been able to make a pure EDT crystal. Even in EDT research done years before, they'd never gotten a hydrate. After it happened at the first factory, it just spread.
Off the wire. Off the wire. Thank you.
It was like... Man, how do you say it?
Like the molecules were communicating with one another, transmitting information in a way humans couldn't perceive. This phenomena spread throughout the world. Right.
Yeah, that's it exactly. But how did you know?
I heard another story, kind of like that one.
When?
In the freezer.
What?
Yeah, June told me.
Ice that doesn't melt at room temperature, huh?
That sounds familiar?
Yeah, hold up. I feel like I can remember something. It's right there.
Do you? Do you know about Ice 9?
Ice 9? Ice 9. Ice. That's it. I remember now. That woman, she's on this boat.
That woman?
Alice!
Who's Alice?
Alice.
Come on. The woman who won't melt at room temperature.
Huh?
You know how the Titanic sank on April 15th, 1912, right?
Yeah. More than 1,500 people died. Worst maritime accident in history. What about it?
Did you hear about the boat that was sent to collect the dead bodies?
I think that was the RMS Carpathia, right? It was a cruise liner, just like the Titanic.
No, that was the ship that picked up the survivors. The ship that collected the dead bodies was the CS McKay Bennett. The McKay Bennett showed up on April 17th, 2 days after the accident.
It's my birthday.
It set out from Halifax, a port in Canada, and recovered 306 bodies. The Atlantic that far north was really cold. It would have to be for there to be icebergs and stuff. Anyway, the bodies they pulled out of the water were frozen solid.
This isn't a very nice story. So, what happened next?
Well, they say the McKay Bennett recovered something more than just dead bodies. There were various bits of stuff floating around in the water. Things the drowned had carried with them, or stuff that dislodged as the ship sank. One of the things they found was a coffin.
A coffin?
Yeah, a wooden one. The craftsman who made it must have been pretty skilled.
Hang on.
It wasn't just a wooden coffin. It was all wood. No nails, no reinforcements, no gaps in the wood anywhere. The thing was airtight. The crew got pretty curious about what might be inside it and opened it up. They had to get a wedge and hammer it open, so it made it. Inside, they found a woman. I guess you should say they found the dead body of a woman.
That explains why she's dressed like an
Her hair was thick and black, and her skin rich brown with no blemishes or signs of decomposition. They say that she looked gorgeous, like a goddess. She was obviously dead, but everyone who looked at her said she just looked like she was sleeping. Her skin was so lifelike, she looked like she might wake up any minute. And she didn't. Like the rest of the bodies they found, she was frozen solid. Eventually, the McKay Bennett finished searching and returned to Halifax.
What, baby? I love you.
306 bodies were unloaded and taken ashore. However, it was warm enough that they began to thaw. They say that the stink was horrible.
God, I can imagine.
But there was one body that did thaw, and that was...
The girl in the coffin.
That's right. Everybody thought for sure that she'd melt and start to rot like the rest of them eventually. But weeks passed and nothing happened.
Aww.
And a month passed.
I love
and
you
another.
too, baby.
It was summer, and she was still frozen solid. After a while, people started to say she was some sort of miracle. Rumors about her started to spread. People came to visit Halifax from all over. After a while, people started to call her All Ice. Alice. Of course, those rumors didn't last long.
I love voltices.
Why?
Well, she up and disappeared. One day Alice was there, the next day she wasn't.
Sorry, just,
They say someone snuck into where they were keeping her and stole the body. With the body gone, the rumors followed pretty quickly. After a while, no one remembered her. You might be able to find something about her if you could find a newspaper from back then, but that's about it.
Wait, you just said that she was on this boat.
Yeah, I did. Alice has got to be somewhere on this ship.
Now why the hell would you say something like that?
Because I know.
And just what is it you know?
What happened to Alice after she was stolen?
All right, tell me. What happened to Alice?
Well, around that time, the word was that there was a special black market in New York. All millionaires from all over the world. I've heard that Alice went up for auction there. The person who won the auction was Lord Dashiell Gordain. You've heard that name before, right?
Lord Gordain. Oh, isn't he the guy who bought the Gigantic? The Titanic's sister ship?
Yeah, that's him. Although I guess he hadn't done that yet.
What do you mean?
Gordain bought Alice in 1912. 4 years later, in 1916, he bought the Gigantic. And he hid Alice somewhere on the Gigantic. But nobody knows where. He died in 1931. And apparently he died without ever telling anyone where Alice was hidden. However,
what?
Well, he did have one close friend who asked him, "Where is Alice?" And he said, "Alice sleeps in a small chamber past the Forest of Knowledge beneath the navel of the Gigantic."
What the hell is that? Is it some kind of riddle?
Your guess is as good as mine. So that's it. Whatever you think, I believe it. She's hidden somewhere on the Gigantic. In other words, she's hidden somewhere on this ship.
Hey! What are you two doing over there? Stop wasting time and get over here!
Okay, we're coming.
Jeez!
Yeah, so anyway, that's the story. It might be useful someday. Don't forget it.
Alice. Huh.
That mummy wasn't just a normal mummy. They say that she was frozen. The story says that from the time of its discovery all the way through to when it got put on the Titanic, even though it was carried through the desert, her body never melted.
Then was that Egyptian priestess Alice? Did the water in her body become Ice 9? No, that's nuts. There's no way somebody like that could exist.
Oh, it was okay. Once you go here, then tell you the number of balls you want to go. There's no point going back. And no nodding. Okay. There we go. Locked. What's wrong, babe?
These are mine.
Let me see. Hang on. What is this?
These are mine.
No, this is mommy's, baby. So put it back to me, please. Stop playing with my makeup bag. Hey, look at me. Okay, you can play with that one, but only that one, okay? Hang on. I don't know, baby.
Makeup brush.
Where's a makeup brush?
Here's a makeup.
Use your fingers. No, wait, no, don't use your fingers. I don't know. Piece of paper, what's this? Oh, I'll help you now, sweetie. Is this kind of some kind of medical record? Oh, babe, you're gonna break my makeup. A medical record found in the preparation room. There was records of the two mannequins. There's a male mannequin named John and a female one named Lucy. I'll help you later, Susie. Stop it now. The record shows each mannequin's total weight and the weight of their individual parts. She wants a makeup brush. What the hell are you doing? Don't you want to get out of here? But I'm tired. No, she wants him. Just give her any little soft brush from the little thing there. Ooh. There's a ray of light going through the beaker. Be gentle with it, okay? Be very gentle. Don't break it. And it's hitting the thing on the right. Okay. There's 4 different lights, each one a different color. White, red, blue, and purple. Then you react to something and then the light lights up. Found a detail. Hang on. Let's try the lips. Oh. Hey, the blue light turned on. and I heard a noise. It sounds like something unlocking. Locked, won't even budge. Do you think this is the exit? Actually, I do think it's it. Oh, hello. This one should be open. Okay, so we want red next. Red lights on now. We don't have no noise. And then magenta. Get it. We combined the red looking and blue liquid to make a purple one. Good job, Junpei. Purple light came on and I heard it unlock. I'm sure it's unlocked. The locker with the purple place has got to be unlocked. Alright, let's see what happens. Do I have purple liquid? Take right leg. Doctor removes cold water hands with from a brace and no suspicious in. Let's go and assemble our mannequin. Not him. Wait. Oh, there she is. Do I have to put them together like... No, how am I meant to put them all back together? Oh, yeah, seems like it. Well, I say you're using the part back. No objection? Nope, I agree. Alright, let's get started. Combine. Oh, there's a number on here. 51 kg. That's it. Is this the weight? Well, we were just stacking body parts on it, so it makes sense that it would be the weight. But then this one... just got purple liquid. Jam. I'm missing something. I got a medical report. Let's see. 51.3 and 52.2. Hey, nothing happened. That's odd. Maybe it's the wrong weight. Weight? Yeah, well, you know how there's scale on the side of the bed, maybe. We need to get the scale to a specific number. How are we going to do that? I think we're supposed to swap her body part with John's. Oh, let's give it a shot. The screen will display two medical mannequins. You can switch their body parts by selecting the part you want to switch out. I'm going to swap out the heart. Hey Junpei, I just heard something. Came from John's operating table. Better check it out. The lid on the scale. Haha! It's open! Got it. It must have opened because we matched John's weight to what's on the chart. something is sticking out. Yes, the Jupiter Cube. And we are officially out of here.
Hey, hold on.
Oh, what's up?
Where's Clover?
Huh? Oh, God damn it. Where the hell did she go? Okay, just hold on a minute. I'll go get her.
Let me see, baby. Careful, okay?
Sure thing.
Hey, Clover, what's wrong? Come on, let's get out of here. What are you doing? Did you want to come back here and say goodbye to John? Hey, Clover, can you hear me?
My brother might be dead.
Huh?
That's why we couldn't find him. If he's dead, I'm going to be next.
What are you talking about? What's wrong with you? Oh, yeah. It's in my pocket somewhere. Ah, here it is. A 4-leaf clover. Hey, did you know? Each leaf means something. Hope, faith, love, and luck. That's what a 4-leaf clover stands for. Take it. Use it as a good luck charm. Listen to me, Clover. No matter what happens, you can never lose hope. You have to remember what's most important, and that's to have faith and to have love. If you can remember all of those, that'll bring you good luck. Snake, I mean, your brother, he's not dead. He's alive, somewhere. I'm sure of it. You've just gotta believe in that.
Thank you. Thank you.
Oh, come on. Seven's waiting for us at the exit.
Wait, before we go, there's one thing I want to ask you.
What's that?
What do you think when you hear the word experiment?
What?
Oh. I guess it was just a coincidence then. I mean, that you knew about the 4-leaf clover.
Look, I'm sorry. I don't want to be a jerk, but you are making less than no sense right now.
Oh, no. It's nothing. Just forget about it.
Oh, don't give me that. You really think I could just drop this? What is this experiment you were talking about?
You promise you won't tell anyone?
Cross my heart.
Really?
Really?
I can trust you, right?
Makeup.
Of course you can.
Okay then, I'll tell you. I'll tell you what happened on this ship 9 years ago.
Wait. On this ship?
Yeah, this ship. It was an experiment to test some sort of psychic thing. Communicating through these fields that you can't see.
Fields that you can't see?
Like, think about this. This is John, right? But is he really John?
Huh?
Isn't this like Locke's socks? Or the ship of Theseus? You don't know? You haven't heard of those paradoxes?
No?
Really? Okay, well pay attention then. This is how Locke's socks works. Let's say I've got a pair of socks. They're my favorite socks. One of them gets a hole in it. What would you do if that was your sock, Junpei?
Well, I'd pitch it, I guess.
But it's your favorite pair of socks.
Come on, who loves their socks that much?
Exactly.
It doesn't matter. Just suppose you do love them that much.
Well, I guess then I'd patch it.
But what if another hole opens?
I'd add another patch.
What if another hole opened after that?
Another patch, I guess?
Well, let's say you just keep adding new patches until eventually the original cloth of the sock is totally gone. Once you get to that point, can you really say they're the same socks you started with?
Well, that's tough. So, that's the Lock Socks thing?
Yeah, the ship of Theseus is a lot like it. The ship of Theseus. If you keep fixing the damaged parts of a ship, Eventually, it ends up with none of the parts it started with. Can you really say that ship is the same one you started with? And what if you took all the old parts from the first ship and built another one somewhere else? Then which ship is the real ship of Theseus? The one you repaired, or the one you built with all the original parts? Hey, do you think it's the same?
What's the same?
These guys. Is this John, or is it Lucy now?
John's head and heart are both his. But apart from those, and a single arm, the rest of his body was once Lucy's.
We're just like these mannequins. Think about it. The cells in our body change every day. Old ones die, and new ones are born. Maybe part of my arm is made of stuff from a fish I ate once. Or maybe part of your right side is made from a cow you ate. If you take it a little further, those cows and fishes are made from something else too, right? That's how we're all connected. Through fields that can't be seen with the naked eye.
Hey, what the hell is taking you two so long? How long are you gonna make me wait? We don't have time to screw around. Oh? What were you two doing? Was this some sort of secret meeting?
No, it wasn't. We were just playing with the mannequins.
Huh?
Let's go, Junpei.
Playing with mannequins, huh? Didn't know you were into that kind of thing, Junpei.
You're a dick. Alright, I'm gonna open it now. Is that cool?
You don't need to keep asking, just do it, alright?
Fine then. Alright, let's get going.
Hey man, what's up with you? You're so serious, you know? Can't you sound more happy, you know, get a little excited?
Not really.
Careful, don't hurt yourself, okay?
My brother might be dead. I'm going to be next.
I can hear myself.
Like hell I can. Not after hearing something like that.
Sorry, baby? Sorry? You are. You found it! You found it! You found it! Careful, don't hurt yourself.
There too, huh? Every door in this place is locked up tight.
How about that one?
May as well give it a try.
Jumpy!
Huh? June? And Santa? And Lotus too? Whoa! What the hell is this?
What are you doing here?
What? But we didn't...
Hey guys! Could you come take a look at this? Look on the wall here.
A map of the ship's interior?
It says C deck.
So it's the map for this floor then?
Door 7. And... Door 8. Yep, they both eventually end up at this hallway.
Behind door 6. And the unnumbered door.
Yeah, isn't that what I said? We aren't going to be split up permanently till we find door 9. We might get separated for a little while, but we'll see each other again. Otherwise, we won't be able to open door 9. That's how the Nonary game works.
I see. Wait a sec. Hey, could this lead to...
Oh,
You've got to be kidding me.
We may as well go.
yeah.
Oh, almost forgot. We should keep this.
Ready? I'm gonna open it.
I knew it. We're back. In the hospital room.
So we left one man back.
I see. I believe I understand what you're saying. The 6 of you split into 2 teams and went through doors 7 and 8. You solved the puzzles in the operating room and the laboratory, and then met one another in the hallway after opening your respective locked doors. At any rate, I feel a bit silly for my little show of altruism. I know I said I was sure you'd come back for me. I didn't think it would happen so soon, though.
How's he awake after having anesthetic? Like that?
Well, we saw each other again and we ain't dead.
Well.
I say that's good enough. Anyway, I say we get out of this creepy old place. We found the key we need.
The key?
Ain't that what I just said? I'm talking about the Jupiter key. We found it in the operating room. Right, Junpei?
Yeah.
Oh, the solar system keys. Actually, we found one in the laboratory, too. Here, the Earth key.
Oh.
I might lose it. It's probably better if you hold on to it. That way it won't be my fault if it gets lost.
Yeah. On it.
Now we have 3 keys that we haven't used yet.
Yeah.
Well, lift your feet. Lift your feet. There we go. There we go.
The Jupiter key that we found in the operating room. The Saturn key card we found in the kitchen. And the Earth key Lotus just gave me.
The Jupiter key is supposed to be for the door at the end of that long, straight hallway, right?
Yeah. If the map's right, then it connects to the central staircase. Then, next to the stairs...
Wait!
The elevators.
What about door 3?
Look, you saw the map, right? It's the same as 7 and 8. Just lead us back to the big hospital room. There's no point to seeing what's on the other side of that door.
There is a point. At least there is for me.
Yeah, you're right, I'm sorry. Snake might be on the other side of door 3.
Very well. I'll be coming with you then. I've had a nice long rest. I think it's time I was up and about again. So 7, you'll help me, won't you?
Huh? Damn. Well, I guess that's how it's gotta be.
Get out those shoes now. You're gonna fall.
So I'm going with you, huh?
Sorry?
Mommy's spoken. Please listen.
Sorry, baby?
Yes, you are.
What? I wish you would speak up. Stop mumbling, honey bunny. Say louder. What are you saying? Oh, the shoes are pretty. She's not taking them off. Are you going out all dolled up with makeup and your high
I
heels?
will kick your little bum. You understand me? Like this. Yes.
Just copying mommy, daddy.
Alright,
I will kick
let's
your
go.
ass.
You've
Okay,
got
we're
good
heading out.
taste in shoes, my honey.
Be careful.
Whoa. Didn't think I'd be hearing that from you, Lotus.
Don't let it go to your head. I'd be in trouble if the 3 of you bought it. The rest of us can't open the 9 door.
Ah, the truth comes out.
Same thing, darling.
Okay, we're off.
I'll kick your
Get out!
ass until it's all
All right,
down.
we should get moving too.
Huh?
Makeup, daddy.
Get moving.
Where are we going?
Well, it would be a waste of time to just sit around, wouldn't it? Let me explain.
Oh, I get it. We're gonna see if we can get anywhere interesting with the Jupiter key.
Yes. If we're lucky, we might find Snake.
Here's the Jupiter symbol on the keyhole.
All right, Jupiter, open it if you please.
Yeah, on it.
Smack my off.
Okay, that's enough.
Daddy's smacking my off.
Great, back to the beginning. You sure this is a good idea?
I think the number 9 door is that big.
What do you
dome.
mean?
Well, we already searched every inch of this room, didn't we? I'm asking you if there's any reason we came back here.
There's a key upstairs.
Of course there's a reason. And sometimes I can't tell if you're smart or just lucky.
Huh?
This.
The Saturn key card. And the Earth key? I'm lost.
Don't you remember, Santa? On C deck, where we are now, there was a big elevator behind the stairs, remember? And next to the elevator, there was a card reader with the Saturn symbol on it. And on A deck, on the door to the left,
Still not
there was a
very nice.
keyhole with the Earth symbol on it, I think. So the two keys that Jumpy has?
Should let us use the elevator and the door on A deck. Huh.
Yes, that's right.
All right, I got it. Let's get started then. What do you say we split into 2 teams? Lotus and I will search the Earth one, so you two can search Saturn, all right?
Sounds good. Then you guys should take this key. We have no idea what's on the other side of these, so don't go too far. Just search for 10 minutes and come back.
There's a card reader next to the left elevator.
Then let's try out the Saturn key card. Great! It looks like it's working now.
All right, now how do I call the elevator?
Push the button.
Oh, it only has the upside down triangle on it.
I guess there's no up button. Well, we may as well try pushing this one.
Oh, what?
It opened! Look, Jumpy!
Sweet! It opened! Let's get going.
Wait!
What?
I'm not really, I just, oh gosh.
Come to think of it, the lower floor, D deck, is completely underwater. An elevator heading to a submerged floor. That is pretty scary. Hey, wait a minute. This elevator came up from somewhere under us, right?
Well, yes, I guess it did. It didn't open right away after you pressed the button. There was a motor noise, like it was moving, and then it opened.
Yeah, exactly.
Yes.
So, take a look inside. It's not wet at all, is it? The walls and even the floor are totally dry.
Oh, you're right. They are.
Well, let's test it.
Test it?
Yeah, watch this. Now, I'll just put one foot inside the elevator and look over at the buttons. Oh, there's only 2, E and C. All right, I'll push E.
E deck is probably in an air bubble.
I think I can hear it opening on E deck.
Okay, that's done. Now I'll just press the button again.
Something about this especially, I don't think we're actually on a real ship.
Yep, not a single drop of water to be
It's all
seen.
controlled.
See?
What does that mean? How can E deck be safe if the D deck is full of water?
Well, here's what I think. The elevator shaft and E deck must be watertight and separated from wherever the ship's been punctured. Here, let me show you.
I see. So is that why the ship hasn't sunk? The shape of the inside keeps it all from filling with water?
Yeah, I think that's what's going on. So I'm gonna go down and check it out. You stay here, all right?
But...
Come on, just do it, all right?
I'm coming with you!
Huh? Hey, wait! Oh, crap. It closed.
I can't just let you go alone, you know.
Ah, jeez. It looks normal. Oh, knock it off. It's just like I thought. This part hasn't flooded. Come on, just look around. There's no water here.
You're right. It's not flooded at all.
See?
But there's a whole lot of water.
Yeah, right on top of us.
Look, I'll go round and round and round.
Why are you putting eyeshadow on your mouth?
Because I'll turn it up.
Oh my goodness.
What's gonna happen if the ceiling breaks?
We'd probably die.
Mwah.
Oh no!
Got makeup on
Don't
me.
be so casual about something like that.
At any rate, we should probably go back as soon as we can, once we're done looking around down here. Lotus and Santa might already be back.
Okay, good idea.
Now then. Iron bars. Well, we can't go over there.
Right.
Then maybe...
Well, it looks like there's a long straight hallway down this way.
That is it.
Something's written on the door at the end.
Oh wait, the door upstairs.
Is that...
Let's check.
Number
Are you
door.
sick?
I knew it!
This is a numbered door.
1.
That's
But we
one
can't do
too.
anything with only the two of us.
We better head back and let everyone know.
Yes.
That's it.
Wait, what's
Very
this?
good, yeah.
And
Is this the
that's
map
one.
for Edek?
And that's you.
I should take it with me.
Number 1, 4, 2. This
I
one,
think the
2,
numbered doors
2.
are separated.
So you guys found door 1. So now we've located 2 new doors. The 6th door and the 1 door.
It is interesting that Edek wasn't flooded.
Well, we don't really know if all of Edek is safe. We only checked the area around the elevator.
Even so, it's still very interesting.
You said the 6th door was there, right?
Yes.
And that means Zero planned all this out, even the sinking. That would have meant some pretty serious remodeling of the ship's interior.
It's pretty mind-blowing when you think about it.
Yeah. I wonder how long it took. I can't even imagine how much it must have cost.
It would have been a ton, that's for sure.
Well, that does go along with what Ace was saying. The most reasonable explanation would be that this was done by some organization with access to a whole lot of cash.
Yes, it does make sense.
Yeah?
I don't think it's a very good idea to stay here.
Yeah, you're right. Ace and his team might be back already.
Well, Junpei and I should be able to open door 1.
Why is she so obsessed with being in my team?
Huh? You guys leaving me behind?
Just kidding. All right, let's go.
Hey! Where the hell did you guys go?
7? What's wrong? What happened?
What the hell kind of question is that? Snake is...
Snake is... dead. He died, just as the 9th man did.
But how? He was number 2.
Oh my
He
god.
found the number 2
That's
door.
not true, is it?
We should
Broke
make
the
sure.
rules.
Yeah, right. We should.
Wait, not that way.
What? Why not?
I stuck a screwdriver in there to keep the door from closing all the way. It's not locked, so you can go in that way.
Where is he?
The shower room. Left side of the hallway. I put a broom in there too to keep the door open.
That means we can get in without going through the numbered door, right?
Yeah, that's right.
Then let's go. This wasn't open when we passed here before. Well, let's keep going.
Oh, it smells horrible.
Ugh, yeah, this is pretty awful. I feel like I'm gonna puke.
Where is he? Where's Snake? There. June, you should stay here.
But
Please, just do me a favor, okay? All right? I'm going in.
Just like Ace said. Just like the 9th man. The detonator in his bracelet set off the bomb in his gut.
Oh god. The bone is coming out of his left arm.
How come no one heard
It's
that?
definitely an open fracture.
Oh, the face. It's horrible.
Yeah, can't even tell who it is. But the clothes are...
No mistake about it. It's Snake.
Snake was probably murdered. Chances are he was killed the same way the Ninth Man was. It's pretty straightforward. Not that hard to figure out how they did it. First, the killers got Snake to authenticate on the red to open door 3. Then they shoved him into it. Alone. And waited 9 seconds for the door to shut. Once that door shut, it was all over for Snake. But he didn't give up. He probably knew it wouldn't do him any good, but he probably ran into the shower room looking for the dead. It was a small chance, but it wasn't like he had anything to lose. Unfortunately, it didn't work. The detonator is only deactivated if everybody who authenticated when they went in uses the dead. Snake was the only one who went through the door, and then 81 seconds after he was shoved in. That happened.
The number was 3. The only other person would have been 8.
I see. So that's what you meant by killers, huh? You need at least 3 people to open one of the numbered doors, including Snake. It wouldn't open for Snake and a single killer.
That's true as well. He was number 2. So they would have needed to make... Door was 3. They would have needed to make 12.
Yeah. That means we're looking at multiple perps here.
Well, just in case, I want to make sure. Let's say you're right. When do you think Snake was killed?
When we all split up to look for the parts for the Reds, I think. Right after that was when we noticed he was gone.
Then that means none of us have alibis. We were all off searching the rooms we'd been assigned, looking for those parts.
Yeah. That means anybody could be a killer.
Wait a minute. What are you talking about? How can you say that so casually? You're implying that one of us is a killer.
Well, not just one of us. If I'm right, then at least 2 of us are murderers.
Why don't you calm down a bit, Seven? What are you going to gain by being so suspicious? That's what Zero wants, you know?
What Zero wants?
I think someone's eliminating so to make sure that they have the root of 9 at the end.
Exactly. This game was set up by Zero, wasn't it? Any game has a winner and loser. Whoever makes it through door 9 is a winner, and those who don't are the losers. Zero is trying to make us fight against one another for that victory.
Then you're saying that Zero is trying to split us up by making us fight each other?
Yes, that is why we can't let ourselves fall prey to suspicion. We have to trust one another and form a strong bond of friendship. Otherwise, we'll end up ensnared by Zero's manipulations.
Then does that mean that the person who killed Snake...
Yes, almost certainly Zero himself. If there's anyone we should doubt, it should be Zero. He masterminded this game and kidnapped all of us. Doesn't it seem reasonable that he would have killed Snake as well?
Good question. If Zero killed Snake, then Zero is on the ship with us.
It could be one of us.
But I don't... Where could Zero be hiding?
I think Zero is one of us.
June is 6th. He took me 10 and he was 2. So in order to get a root number 3, you would have needed 1 plus 2, so 12. 6 plus 2 is 8, which means 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 was that one. It would have been me.
Well, that's possible.
wasn't June. It was Alice. Not Alice.
Huh?
Like Clover said, Zero might be one of us.
What are you saying, Jumpy? Didn't you hear what Ace said?
Exactly. I said we shouldn't suspect one another for no reason.
No reason. I've got a great reason.
Lotus is 8. Plus 2. No, it wouldn't be Alice. Alice, fuck ass. It wouldn't be Lotus either. If it was 7 and 2, 7 and 2 make 9. So the other person would be 3, which is Santa. 7 and Santa. Possibly.
And what's that? The bracelets. Why are the bombs in our bodies connected to the bracelets? You're all thinking Zero's hiding somewhere watching us, right? If he's doing that, then he could just detonate the bombs by remote control if someone did something they weren't supposed to. It would be a lot more precise and a lot easier. But if that's the case, then why is the bomb set off by the detonator in the bracelet?
Huh. You got a point.
I'm not done. Try applying the same ideas to the Nonary game. All of the puzzles here run all by themselves. In other words, Zero doesn't have to be controlling them for the game to move forward. Why's that? Why would Zero bother to do something like that?
So let's say you and Clover are right. Zero's one of us. If that's the case, then it'd be really hard for him to keep track of all of us or control anything remotely.
If it was 8, I would need 9 to get in there. 9's already dead. So I've got... So it's not Ace. He was 2. It was Clover? I don't think it was Clover. But 4, 7, so it would need to be... June. No? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It would need to be June. It could have been... I doubt it'd be June and Clover. It wasn't me, so most likely it'd be 7 and Santa.
That's why all the puzzles run by themselves. That's what you're getting at, right?
Out of any of them.
Yeah. 7, when we were talking earlier, you said any one of us could be Snake's killer, right?
Yeah, something like that.
Alright then. I've got a question for you, Ace. You said something like Zero must be the one who killed Snake, right?
Yes, something like that. I can't think of any other explanation.
So what do we get if we combine those? They fit together pretty well, I think. Something like this. Whoever killed Snake is Zero. Hence, Zero is one of us. 7 and Ace's theories aren't mutually exclusive. They actually complement each other pretty well. At least they do if Zero is one of us.
What were his motives?
His motives?
Yes, isn't that pretty important? Why would Zero want to hide as one of us?
Oh, well, that's because... I don't know.
Well, so much for making a persuasive argument, Junpei.
In other words, you only had circumstantial evidence.
I don't really think that's enough to go on, you know?
Ah.
It's 3 in the morning.
Three hours left.
That means we have 3 hours left.
Then we need to move now. 7, Clover, Junpei. I know how you feel, but you do understand that right now it's important we trust one another, don't you?
You're right, but...
We must go. We have very little time left.
Our next destination is... Mercury.
Maybe you and June should check it out first and then report back to us.
All right, let's go, June.
Right. Here it is.
The Mercury card reader.
We're using the card 7 gave us, right?
Yeah.
I found it when we were checking out the shower room.
I think Seven said something like that. Anyway, let's see what happens.
Mwah.
I guess the elevator works now.
Jumpy, I know it's only the two of us, but let's do our best.
What's with you all of a sudden?
Well, I'm happy we were put together.
You know it's just for searching E-Deck, right?
Even so, I'm glad I'm with you.
Oh. First, we need to find out if the elevator comes up full of water.
Just like we did before.
Oh, here it is.
I knew it. It's not wet at all.
Let's go.
Yes. Look! Nearly all of the buttons are destroyed.
Yeah, only the C and bottom button can be pushed.
We're on C deck right now, so the only one we can choose is bottom.
Yeah. Well, let's try it out. Oh, so this is the bottom deck. Hey, over there.
This is a numbered door.
This is the 8th one we found. There were 2 numbered doors on B deck near the central staircase. They were doors 4 and 5. 3 more in the large hospital room. Doors 3, 7, and 8.
And the door we found on E deck, and the door Lotus and Santa found on A deck. It was a 6 on the door on E deck, and a 1 on the door on A deck.
That means...
Do you think the next door we find?
Yeah, I think so.
Battery's running low.
The next one's gonna be door 9.
Finally!
Yeah,
You don't look very happy about it, though.
it's not that. I just hope nothing goes wrong.
What's Daddy doing?
You're right. We should keep our fingers crossed.
Huh?
Daddy watching video?
Is he watching videos?
Let's head back.
Okay.
One, 2, 3, 4. All right, 7 pieces. Just double checking, but everyone wrote their code name and a door number they want, right?
Yes, just like you told us earlier.
Can't believe we're voting here.
We need to make the whole thing fair. Blah-de-blah. This is a complicated plan, you know. Hurry it up, Mr. I have a brilliant idea.
Yeah. Quiet in the peanut gallery. All right, let's open these up. The first one says, Ace requests door 1.
Yes, I do.
Mommy,
Would you like me to explain why?
Oh, thank you.
No, we don't have time for that. Sorry. Let's keep going. Next is Santa. He wants door 6.
Yeah, that's what I wrote.
Stop shouting at me, please.
Clover
Mommy's
wants
reading.
1, Lotus wants 2, and 7 also wants 2.
Wait a minute. There is no way I'm going anywhere with the Elephant Man.
No, there'd be no point to the voting if we let people change their choices because of stuff like that.
But
I think picture your hair.
What on my hair?
Just give it up, Lotus. It's not like I want to hang out with some exhibitionist grandma.
I am not an exhibitionist. I'm wearing clothes.
Barely.
So, last I checked, that's not a crime.
Maybe. But what about common decency? Nobody wants to have to look at a chick who looks like a half-naked raisin.
Oh, naked raisin, wow.
Oh, I'm gonna kill you!
Oh, not good.
Let go! Let go of me! I'm killing him!
Junpei, read the rest.
Right. June wants door 6.
Yes. I don't really have a reason. I just felt like it.
So this was everyone's vote. Ace and Clover requested door 1. 7 and Lotus requested door 2.
Oh, hang on. Ace and Clover, so 1 plus 4 wanted door 1. 7 plus 8 wanted door 2.
Santa and June requested door 6.
Santa, so that's each new Santa 3 and 6. So wanted door 6.
The door I should choose is
Okay, so 7 and 8 is 15. I think we're gonna need a root number.
Okay, the last one is mine. I want to go through...
1 and 4, that's Ace. I haven't worked with Ace yet. Ace and Clover. I quite like Clover. I might go through door 1. 7 and Lotus. They might need a moderator. Lotus is pretty clued up. I'm going to keep my eye on 7. I think June will be okay with Santa, so I think I'll go with door 2. Even though I haven't worked with Ace, I'm sure
My choice is door 2.
Hey, wait a minute there. You cheating?
Cheating?
I'm asking if you changed your number after you heard what doors we wanted.
How could I do that? I wrote it down on the paper earlier.
Let me see that.
Sure, here. I had 3 pieces of paper ready, and I put the one with door 6 on it into the pot. I just needed to make sure I drew last. After I saw everyone else's result, I just chose whatever door I wanted. If the number I'd already put in matched, then I didn't have to switch the paper out. Well, what does it say?
You got lucky.
Alright. So we know who's going through door 2. It'll be me, Lotus, and Junpei. The only problem's the other 2 teams.
June and I want door 6.
Clover and I choose door 1.
That's not good. We can't open either of those doors with only 2 people.
So 7 plus 8 is 15 plus 5 is equal to... Oh, hang on. 7 and 8 is 15 plus 5 is equal to 20, so 2 people is equal to 2, so that's fine. 1 plus... So if the others go through 1 door on their own, so 1 plus 4 is 5, plus 3 is 8, plus 6 is 14. That's 5. I might have it wrong. 1 plus 4 is 5. Plus... Oh, let's do it this way. Yeah, so it's the root of
Why don't Santa and June go into door 1 with Ace?
Huh?
Well,
And what will you do, Clover?
I'll be waiting at the stairs. You guys are coming back here, right? That's what 7 was saying, wasn't it?
We aren't going to be split up permanently till we find door 9. We might get separated for a little while, but we'll see each other again. Otherwise, we won't be able to open door 9. That's how the Nonary game works.
I'm sorry, but I just want to be by myself for a while.
So minusing from 14.4 takes... So they can't let me go through door 1.
You understand, right?
all right. I'm going through door 1. That all right with you, June?
Yes.
Well, we'll be going then.
Let's move 2.
Yeah.
Right. Let's go.
Won't see June for a while, but this was my choice. I'm just going to have to suck it up. 7 said we'd all see each other again, and I'm going to believe that. The other group went to A deck to go through door 1. Clover joined them. Our group is on our way too. We're heading to the bottom deck using the elevators. I wonder what we'll find down there.
Great, so I go underwater.
We ready?
You did. You're very clever. Look at that.
Yeah,
Yes, it is your
anytime.
hand.
I'll go first.
Right, time to run. Bleep, bleep.
Let's go!
Where the hell is it this time?
I don't see it!
Oh, there it is! It's right there! It stopped.
Yeah, it stopped.
Man, I'll never get used to that.
I'm not sure it's something I'd want to get used to. We should finish this game before imminent death becomes a normal thing.
Damn right.
All right. This hallway's pretty short, but it's got 5 doors. 3 on the left, and only one on the right.
Don't forget the last one at the end of the hall.
But it's got a metal plate over it, so I doubt we're gonna get anywhere that way.
Alright, let's get started. I think we'd probably better split up. You okay with that?
Yes, no problem.
Sure thing.
Then I'll take this first one.
I'll try the one next to it.
Well, I guess I'd better get started too.
Confinement room front hallway. Oh, look at that controller, look what it's doing. What have we got? I can just barely see a mirror from the light coming through the ceiling. Sure would be nice if that mirror was a little lower down. It looks like it's the same height as the mirror on the right. I wonder if that means anything. Mirror seems really high, in fact so high that it's kind of hard to see your reflection in it. Stand on the bed, maybe it's a sink, but there's no light shining in it. It's hard to be sure because it's so dark here, but I don't think there's anything going on with this thing. This faucet is too hard to turn. Blanket, not really a great one, but still. Light's barely enough to see by. I feel like I'm going to see a ghost here or something. What's the deal with the lighting here? There's just this one beam of light. The rest of the place is too dark. I can't see anything. There's no way we can explore the rest of this room. A simple chair over where the light doesn't shine. Ah, god damn it, no matter how hard I pull on this damn thing, it won't budge. Guess I won't be opening it this anytime soon. Doesn't look like it's got a keyhole and there doesn't seem to be anything stopping it. How the hell am I supposed to open it? Old and rusty. Let's go check the rest of the room. Emergence. There are a bunch of tiles on the door that spell out emergence. Emergence? Maybe it means we need to emerge out of here. Maybe it's an anagram. Or... let's see if there's any clues elsewhere. Hello? Somebody's made some wavy blue line on this mirror with blue paint. Is that a drawing of a blue scarf? No, maybe not. Drawing's kind of weird shape for a drawing. I think they made it that shape for a reason, which is for fun. No knob on this faucet. There's no way we can get water out of it like this. If we can find a knob or something that'll work as one, then we should be able to get water to come out of this thing. I think it's pretty unique. It's got a square drain, which seems a little weird to me. Open before flash. Oh, a moon. A moon? What a filthy, disgusting moon. Yeah, it's pretty filthy, but it's a precious hint. Just remember it, alright? I refuse to touch this. I refuse. What the hell's wrong with you? I don't want to touch it, ever. This toilet is disgusting. You don't expect me to touch that thing, do you? If you don't want to, then I'll do it, alright? Toilet is vile. Unsurprisingly, Lois refuses to go anywhere near it. Paper seems to be pretty old. Ew, how the hell can you touch that? It's horrible. Well, it's not like I've really got a choice, do I? It's not like I want to. It's just hanging from the wall. Well, if we're pulling the string, then it must be a toilet that flushes. Let's flush the toilet. Yay! Oh, hello. What's that? Towel. Well, it looks like a towel. I have to wonder if the design means anything though. Maybe we should consider what the design might be, perhaps it'll give us a hint. It looks cold, pretty sure they're free to do it in the winter. No kidding, if I can't see them, my skin would dry out in no time. Oh, it's not like you're that young anymore. That shouldn't really matter. My, Junior, aren't you lucky? It seems you'll die before you have a chance to go out and hit us. I'm sorry, you're right. Dry skin is a woman's worst enemy. Let's go throw the bed. I've never slept in a bed like that. Looks like part of the design of the tower. Do you think it means anything? On the tower, it looks like water is flowing from the river to the spring. Do you think that means we need to make water flow from here? Let's go and check the other... Oh, hang on. Looks like a chair for prisoners. It's rusty, but I don't think it's going to be able to help. Isn't that obvious? Look, I don't want to touch anything unless I have to. Let's stop having this. Does she really not want to be in this room that bad? Oh, hello. There's nothing in the drawer. Yeah, something's not right there. That handle in that door doesn't really fit, you know? It just looks messy. Why don't you take it out? Mirror on the other side of this drawer. Interesting. Kind of odd shape and looks like someone attached the handle with a screw over the fact. After the fact. Mirror on the back of this drawer and the handle is weird. It looks like the handle was attached with a screw. Oh, any kind of screwdriver. Okay. Anything in there? This picture on the mirror, there's one in the next room too. Maybe I should see how that one relates to the sky. Oh. So there's a spring at the bottom of the river. Yeah, I guess I can see that. Are you talking about that tower you've got? Yeah, I guess it does look a little bit like that in the mirror. I've got the indication of the picture. The mirror is indicating the sink, right? But the picture looks like a spring with water and the sink will right out. There's a little tile in the drain. Doesn't look like we're going to be able to put it out there. I have to use your head on this one. Alright, let's figure this thing out. No, looks like the water doesn't work. It doesn't matter how much 7 turns that thing, no water's coming out. Has the water been shut off from somewhere else? Tile stuck in the drain, there's no way we're going to be able to pull it out. What a bit cheesy. I'm seriously glad I'm going to need this for anything. That's still in the rest. In fact, it doesn't look like it's part of the rest of this thing. That's a screwdriver. That's really smooth. That's a screwdriver shop. Using a handle there. Even if you run into a screw, it fits. We're going to have a hard time without a handle. Find the handle and maybe it'll work some good. Oh. A symbol on a toilet lid, huh? Seems a little fishy to me. It's a sun symbol, but it doesn't look like the one in the doors. Damn, this toilet's pretty nasty to begin with, but the inside's even worse. Honestly, I'm amazed you could bring yourself to touch it. Ha! There's way nicer stuff out there in the world than that gross toilet. You're a real deep thinker, aren't you? It'll come off if you pull on it. Aha! That handle doesn't fit. Maybe it doesn't fit. I just stick this middle rod into the handle. Yes! I use the screwdriver on the screen in the center of the handle. Maybe I can... Et voila! The dirty blanket on the bed. Okay, I think. No, it's also in here. Three simple really good, but of course it's going to be simple and it's very like that, so you don't find you. It's got a puzzle, right? No, it's not opening. Something up in this drawer. I don't trust it. Okay, so we've got the faucet tap handle. Let's see what we can do. Sweet, the handle about that drawer fits into the faucet perfectly. Now I can turn the water on. What are you he's doing? It's pretty obvious, isn't it? I'm running the water. I can see that. I'm asking why you're just letting it run like that. Thinking about it like this. Of course it didn't have a knob when we found it, right? What do you mean? Just watch. Any time now. Hey, water's turning off. Doesn't that mean the pipes are plugged? Whoops, it's turning off for now. So, did anything change? The water stopped flowing. Thank you, Mr. Obvious. Oh, Skintail, I'm leaving this one to you, alright? Right now, towel. Water. Totally filled with water, I know. Hello? There's water in this room too. What do you mean this room too? Well, I turn on the faucet in the other room and it looks like it made the water come up to here. So the drain in the other room just runs here and the water from over there push out this tile. Interesting. So we've got this tile and it's got these red, blue and grey lines. What the heck does this stuff mean? Well, hell if I know. It looks like 3 1 here and other ones.
What the? Hey, what's going on? Are you okay, man? You're sweating like crazy. Are you all right?
Yeah, I'm fine. Just got a little dizzy, that's all.
That's definitely more than just a little dizzy. Are you sure? You don't look so good.
What am I doing here?
Huh? What are you talking about? We opened the number 2 door and walked in here. Don't tell me you forgot.
No, that's not what I mean. It ain't much, but I think some of my memories came back. I think I've been here before.
Huh?
I said I've been in this room before.
You were here? When? Why?
Aoi. Like Nona.
What the hell was that?
Aoi.
It's
blue and
It's right there. I feel like I'm this close to remembering everything, but I just can't. That's right, an experiment. There was some kind of experiment going on this ship.
An experiment? What sort of experiment?
They were trying to control people. Or something like that.
What the hell are you talking about?
Aoi, Light, and Nona. Those were their names. Well, some of them. The kids that were in the experiment, I mean. I think there were 4 or 5 more, but I don't remember all their names. Yeah, that's right. That's why I'm here. Experiment. Cradle Pharmaceuticals. Those kidnapped kids. Was I working that case?
Huh?
Wait, under this bed. The home's gone? No, maybe it was a different room. There's gotta be a ton of rooms on this boat that look just like this one.
Hey, what exactly do you remember? Maybe you could stop talking like a crazy person and tell me what's going on here.
Well, it's not like I really remember everything. I've only got bits and pieces, and they're scattered and don't make much sense.
I don't care. Tell me the bits and pieces then.
Okay. From what I can remember, I think I was a cop.
A cop?
Yeah. I was looking for that group of kids that got kidnapped 9 years ago. You remember that, right? It was all over the news.
Yeah, I was still in school. I don't remember all the details, but I do remember some of it. I think it was a bunch of kids right around my age. They all just disappeared. Nobody knew why. It was all over TV and the newspapers every day. So you're saying you were investigating it?
Yeah, that's what it looks like. I guess I found something. There was this medical company called Cradle Pharmaceuticals that had something to do with those kids. After I figured that out, I managed to get some information out of somebody who worked for them. I think it was...
Tonight, a ship is set to take the children to a large passenger liner docked offshore.
Yeah, that had to be it. That's why I went to the wharf. In the shadows, I searched the harbor until I found the ship I was talking about. There was a bunch of movement near it. Men in black suits, many of them carrying large bags. Bags. There was something about the way they moved as they were carrying it. No doubt about it. There were human beings in those bags. I moved before I realized it. I came out of hiding with my gun already in my hand. Don't move. I felt metal touch the back of my head. Drop the gun. He kept digging the cold metal thing into my skull. There was nothing I could do. I did what he said and laid my gun on the ground. Then suddenly, there was a sharp pain in my neck. A needle. A drug? That was my last thought. My face hit cold concrete. I was out like a light after that. I woke up on a hard floor. Damn it! Shit, my head hurts.
I'm hungry and Daddy's hungry.
Are you both hungry? Must Mommy go make dinner?
Where am I?
Okay. You want dinner? Okay.
A small, shabby
Let me
bed.
just finish this puzzle
sink.
room and then I will...
A toilet with no privacy. I'd seen it countless times as a cop. I'm in a cell, huh? Facing the toilet was a door set into the wall. It was still pretty woozy, but I made my way over to it. I pushed and pulled on it, but... It won't open. Not like I expected much else. Would be dumb enough to put me in a cell and leave it unlocked. Threw myself against the door a few times, but it wouldn't budge. I knew it. I gave up and made my way back to the bed and sat down. I sat there for a very, very long time. Who knows how long. Then, I heard a faint voice. The voice was far away. I couldn't understand what it was saying, but I could hear one. It was pretty high, probably a little kid. Huh? No, it was several. I hear 5, or 6, maybe more. Where? Where are they coming from? I pressed my ear to the wall and tried to listen through it. No, that's not it. Left. It's coming from under the bed? I hauled on the metal frame and flipped the thing over. And there it was. The bed had hidden an air vent under it. The hole in the wall was covered by a metal grate. I dropped flat on the floor and peered through the grate. I couldn't see shit, but I knew it in my gut. This was where those voices were coming from. Hold on. Why are there kids here? But then what my inside man told me popped into my head.
Tonight, a ship is set to take the children to a large passenger liner docked offshore.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Am I on that ship? It didn't matter. All I knew was I had to get to those kids. I checked out the metal grate. Did I fit? I stuck my fingers in and grabbed it. And then... Yeah! How do you like that, you son of a bitch? I finally got the damn thing off. Sweat was dripping down my face, so I wiped it off and crawled inside.
Hey, what happened after that?
I don't remember what happens after that. I think I found some kind of door out of the duct. And I think I found some kids, too. Not good. Why can't I remember what happened next?
Ah, man, what happened to the kids, Seven? Did you save them?
I don't know. I don't know if it was me. I've got this feeling. I think one of the kids died. A girl.
Huh?
Anyway, just please don't ask me anymore. I really don't remember anything else.
It's fine. Don't push yourself. Going by what he said, the children who had been kidnapped 9 years before, apparently a company called Cradle Pharmaceuticals had been behind it all. They'd taken the children to the same ship we're on now. They'd been brought here for an experiment. Seven said it had something to do with controlling human beings. The 16 children who had been kidnapped were the subjects. Seven had said 3 of their names were Aoi, Light, and Nona. I think that's all I got. Oh, and Seven is, or was at some point, a cop. I can't really use any of this information anyway. I didn't learn anything about the Nonary game or Zero. Why were we brought to the same ship where they'd done those experiments 9 years ago? And just what the heck is this about controlling human beings? That's nuts. Did they really conduct an experiment like that? I don't have time to just stand here thinking. I need to get moving.
Right. Let's go. Back to my cell. Oh, hang on. Oh yeah, we could probably use snow to reflect the light. Now I just got to figure out where to reflect the light. Because I guess somewhere that's easy to shine light. So partition over there seems pretty pointless to bother examining it. Because I see symbols up, I guess, but all it shows is the pipes. Aha! Okay, if I shine light on a million symbols up here. The left side has a sun and the right side has a moon. I'm gonna remember this. Left sun, moon. Or 7. Sun, moon, or 7. 4 on the left and 7 on the right. 4 and 7. It must be this one. Emergence, huh? Tiles are down, the tiles here are the same size. When I touch the tiles in the door, I felt something weird. Move these tiles. And then that means maybe if you swap the tiles, you've got the tiles of the wall, something will happen. So now we just need to figure out what the strange designs of these tiles mean. At any rate, we should look for all the tiles that are the same size. You're right. Let's meet back here after we've done the thorough search. Like the sun symbol you saw in that dark room. Yeah, that's right. There's some kind of number hint there too. So maybe the number has how many times we took a piss? No, it's got to be how many times we flushed. Anything we can manipulate mission is that strange. Chances are that this puzzle solving someone wouldn't trigger a dice. 1, 2, 3. Go get me. Go on, man. Alright, let's go and kill them. Bump on the back. I wonder what that's for. Maybe there's a hole somewhere in these bumps. Line up with a trigger, a hidden switch or something. We've seen weird stuff, doesn't seem that far-fetched. Okay. Other room, you mean from the dark room? Yeah, I think this one doesn't have. Haha. There's still rooms that haven't been checked yet. I'll come back here once I've done it. Oh, hang on. Aha! I have a chip. Open the door. Gotcha. See, the doors were the same size. Let's have a target and get knocked down when we withdraw. Come on, just... Should be all the tiles now. Okay, well, it looks like we've investigated all the rooms. The only mystery left is that door. Let's crack that mystery then. We've got 4 tiles, and there are a bunch of tiles that are the same size up from the wall. So if we place 4 of the tiles on the wall with the ones we've got, that should open the door. Well, this is only one way to find out. How about if I cover... to form the word merge. No? Oh. Okay, let's try again. So let's see, what can we make? Words can we make from it? We're gonna need these. Can't just make words. the same? Okay, no, maybe not. Green. Junpei, calm down. You just have to replace 4 tiles. Yeah, you're right. It's just 4 tiles. I need to think. I know. I'm just trying to figure out this puzzle. If we don't put them in order. And maybe I'm going to make a 4-letter word over here.
Daddy,
That was like vicious. Because 4-letter words. How about Jean? No? Okay, Jean. Joan? Oh, hang on, they are different. No, they're not different. Look at the pattern on them. 14. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N. Emergence. Maybe it's a synonym? See, there's a clue. Think carefully, what are the tiles you're holding mean? If you don't know what that is, then maybe you need to examine them a little bit closer. Okay, that's tiles with 3 coloured lines on it, right? Junpei, did you notice this? The red lines, don't they look like they form a 14? Huh? Yeah, I guess it kind of does. Hang on. Oh, but I got rid of that piece of paper, didn't I? Crap. I left with 14. Blue one make an X and the 14. Okay, yeah, that's all well and good. From 9, I think it was. A, B, C, D, E. Cover all the E's. Let's try that. All 4 E's. Oh, here we go. It was that silly number letter
You
game.
have one?
Ah. And Mommy's almost finished.
Are you almost finished?
The hexadecimal, yeah.
Daddy gave me snack. You gave it to me.
That gives us the answer. Let's go.
Double X. That's a double X.
It is.
Okay.
Right.
Double X.
Let's have a look. What is the time now? It is 25
What the hell
past
is this place?
6. Okay. So, I am going to save it here and continue this tomorrow. That's one puzzle down. And get some juicy bits of the story. One puzzle down, one guy dead. So we're gonna go on and quit and say goodnight and see everyone tomorrow.